Hi, it's Wesley with Expandcraft. And I'm going to show you how to retrain your canoe, which is a lot easier than trying to train this dog, Leo. Sit, Leo, sit.
Nope.
Not going to work. All right. Anyway, this canoe, I bought this canoe and it had a warp in the bottom. And because they had it on a jet ski trailer, which I then extended underneath, as you can see. This is going to be an Expandcraft outrigger. It's going to have a 16-foot outrigger on both sides. That's why I got the black and tan hulls laid out. That's for another video, another day. So what I want to do is show you how to retrain your canoe. That is to get that wobble out. Come on in closer and I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you see, I've got this structure here. This wood. The hump that was here in the floorboard was coming up for the weight of the water, that the rainwater came in and it pushed on the plastic. Now this is a plastic canoe. This works on plastic. Don't expect this to work on fiberglass or aluminum even. But what I did was, and none of this is screwed in, this is just pressure. I cut this old wood board and I took one on the bottom and I took this one and I just jammed it into place, just squeezed it into place to get the bubble out. Now, that will hold it there. And here in Florida, we're blessed and cursed with very hot sun. And if you leave it in the sun for quite some time, it may just work itself out. It may retrain for the original shape. When plastic is molded, it's heated in a great big oven. Believe me, Expandcraft parts are heat molded like that as well. So anyway, another thing you can do is, after putting this training board, if you will, this prop in there, is to turn it over, especially if your boat is darker on the bottom. Let the sun heat it up. If that doesn't work, you could go to the extremes of using heat guns and or even a flame, because if your canoe is so warped that it's worthless, you know, if you put a flame to it, you got to recognize the fact that you have to be careful so that you don't burn a hole through. But it is going to help to fix that. And hopefully you won't have to leave anything in place. All of this can be removed after your boat is retrained. Another thing that we're going to do a video on is how to make a rudder. This boat is going to have a rudder. And what I'm going to do now, this is an old rudder that's been in my rental fleet for 10 or 12 years. It's been left out in the Florida sun and the rain, and it's time to replace it. And I thought what I would do is start with an Expandcraft how-to series. So sign up, subscribe to the channel, and you can get the how to build your own wood rudder. This one has a foil shape to it. I'll explain more about foil shapes and how to make them out of wood with simple tools. So you don't have to be a master carpenter to make something like this. And also, why use a rudder on a canoe? And how do you put a rudder on a canoe that has pointy stern and bow? That's what I'm going to make a video on. Again, that's another video. Subscribe to Expandcraft's YouTube channel and you'll get notifications when we do those videos. Wesley from Expandcraft, expandcraft.com.